The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Climate change is real. A Jamaica Labour Party government will support sustainable development of our country and use renewable energy. We will prepare for our future.
You really couldn't make it up. Holness has no credibility, none. He claims that several world leaders are more talk than action. Well, he's top of the pile. Bloody hypocrite. He cannot be believed, and the following clip should leave you with no doubt. We all know politicians are liars and hypocrites, but recently the PM has taken dishonesty to a new level. Here is what he told Parliament.
Volatile oil prices immediately have an effect on the transport sector and on the cost of electricity. This then ripples through all segments of the economy, affecting inflation and impacting our balance of payments and therefore the exchange rate. We must take bold and decisive steps to reduce the extent of our dependence on oil and gas imports for our domestic energy needs.
I strongly agree. However, here is the reality.
We are on track to achieve an ambitious goal, which is to have at least 50% of our electricity generation from renewables or cleaner fuels. Jamaica is now firmly rooted in the LNG industry.
You heard? We are rooted in the LNG industry. How does this make us energy secure and aid sustainable development? It is bullshit. In 2012, the home of the then Minister of Energy was solar powered, so we should have been in the free energy industry for over a decade. And today, a solar investment pays for itself in 3 years.
Because the sun is free.
Yes.
So yes, you have to buy the equipment, you have to buy the panels, buy the inverter. But in 3 years, you pay back for that.
Knowing this, you would expect a deal with China to buy solar and wind components in addition to investment in waste energy. What you wouldn't expect is more oil and gas.
Interestingly, in February this year, a team from Petrojam was part of a Jamaican delegation in Nigeria talking about issues linked to energy security.
The main discussion at the meeting was the finalizing of our MOU on oil and gas cooperation. And this MOU covers crude oil supply arrangements with Nigeria, Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, cooperation in oil and gas exploration, technical support in optimizing our local refinery operations, and last but not least, liquefied natural gas from Nigeria and the setting up of an LNG tank farm.
Unbelievable. And they are invested in oil and gas exploration. What about climate change and the pledge to use renewables?
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Climate change is real. A Jamaica Labour Party government will support sustainable development of our country and use renewable energy. We will prepare for our future.
You really couldn't make it up. Holness has no credibility, none. He claims that several world leaders are more talk than action. Well, he's top of the pile. Bloody hypocrite. He cannot be believed, and the following clip should leave you with no doubt.
I was born in Spanish Town.
Yes.
Grew up at 56 Cumberland Road. 6. In a boardhouse, 1 bedroom.
1.
Grew up with my great-grandmother.
Great-grandmother.
Single parent house.
Single parent.
Who's Jimmy?
Who's Jimmy?
Walk to school.
Walk.
Sit up in a classroom with 60 people and listen. I was born in a 2-bedroom boardhouse at 56 Cumberland Road.
Yes.
In a Spanish town. Just down the road from the Grassyard Market. My father is still a farmer.
Okay.
And my mother is a retired civil servant.
Yes.
Who sent the two of us, me and my sister,
oh, your mother and father.
And a civil servant salary.
Okay.
I never born with no gold spoon in my mouth.
Okay.
I know what it is to go school and not have no lunch money. but my parents teach me pride.
My parents, him never say him go with them parents, you know. You hear what me just play to, you know? Them me that listen to the man here. I'm granny, I'm great granny. 1 bedroom house. And now him go with them parents, teach him pride them parents. Him go up with single, yo, hey, let me tell you this. You see when lie boss, no, I'm parents now, no grandparents, him mother and father now.
I don't have no lunch money, but my parents teach me pride.
Parents.
My parents say don't beg and don't make nobody know when you're in need. And I never beg none of them, not yet.
Incredible. He doesn't know who brought him up. And he cannot tell us how he paid for his new board house. And the PNP, they are dumb because they are no better. One thing is certain, affordable electricity from JPS is a dream. It is impossible with this evil energy policy, implemented by both the JLP and the PNP.
One of the things that I know affecting whole heap of people in Jamaica is the high electricity bill. When the PNP come into power, them say them going to bring down electricity costs. What has happened since? Electricity costs keep rising. They promise that by 2016 they would have made the JPS more efficient with more efficient plants. That's not going to happen till another 2 years. And before you know it, it will be another 3 or 4 years before them actually do it. The Labour Party will make sure that we put in place more efficient electricity generating plants to bring down the cost of electricity to you. I don't like to make promise. I make commitment. And under the Labour Party government, we are going to ensure that we bring to this country the big power plants. We are going to ensure that we bring to this country the big energy companies that can put the money in here to build the plants to give you cheaper and better electricity.
Making electricity cheaper. We now use cheaper natural gas to make electricity at the Bulk Power Plant in Montego Bay. And we are building an all-new efficient gas-fired power plant in Old Harbour to replace the old oil-fired one we have now. Energy Vision 2030. Efficient, diversified energy for all Jamaicans.
Jamaica Public Service Company JPS has been summoned to appear before Cabinet to answer questions regarding complaints of exorbitant light bills.
An online petition on change.org titled Jamaicans Against Exorbitant JPS Bills has more than 42,000 signatures.
The Labour Party will make sure that we put in place more efficient electricity generating plants to bring down the cost of electricity to you. Jamaica needs action. Do something. Do something.
If you want to take action, let me know. More information is in the links in the description.
Xaymaca, unity, them for know straight love we need in the community. It's time for us to unite, my brothers, my sisters, let's join hands together. It's the only way to rise above inequality. One nation, freedom, my people, freedom.